Hi guys, EBPMAN here with Tablets from me, and today we're going to take a look at another wireless router. Yes, it's another OnHub product, but this one is brought to us by Asus. Now, several weeks ago, we did an unboxing review and a performance test of an OnHub router. That OnHub router was actually brought to us by TP-Link. This one happens to be designed by Asus. That router didn't perform that well in our tests, and I got a lot of commentary about it and mixed messages. And today we're going to look at the Asus version of that router. Everyone knows Asus creates some really good high-performance routers, and we're going to see how this router performs, and we'll do a comparison between the TP-Link and the Asus version of the OnHub. Let's go to the unboxing. Now, before going through the unboxing, I just wanted to highlight some of the key points, or at least the marketing information that both Google and Asus are promoting with this product. So let's take a look at some of the features right here. Really it's all about improving Wi-Fi for connected devices and for connected homes. So the goal with the OnHub line is to make it easy to set up. It's about getting the best bandwidth that you can, and also there's some really interesting gesture capabilities that also allow you to work with the OnHub. We're going to see how those gesture capabilities work, but these are some of the key points that they'd like to highlight as part of this product offering. Now, the OnHub also has technology that improves Wi-Fi as it's being used. So it really is about analyzing your current channels, determining what's the best channel to operate in, and it's going to adjust itself to provide you the best, clearest connection. Technical specs with this device, if we get a little bit closer and we can see them, is that it is supporting 802.11ab, G, N, and AC. You can see that the AC 1900 has up to 1900 megabits. You can have simultaneously two 2.4 and 5 gigahertz connections, and it really has this congestion sensing Wi-Fi radio. Again, it's going to automatically change which channel it should be on based on how it interprets or sees the environment that it's in. And this is a big deal. I'm telling you, I have configured wireless routers in environments where the channels have been oversaturated, and just by finding the right channel, it's made a significant difference, anywhere from a 12 megabit connection all the way up to 100 megabit connection speeds, just by putting it in the right configuration. It has smart high performance Wi-Fi antennas, Bluetooth, smart ready, and this is again for the connected theme that's coming from Google. You have 802.15.4 ready and Weave ready. You'll notice that it also has a gigabit Ethernet port, one WAN port, one LAN port, and one USB 3.0. The specs are here, so you have the DC input, proximity sensors. There is a speaker and ambient lighting bar. I don't know what the speaker will be used for yet, but it's probably for the connected home and things like that. Really, this speaker is not, or not the speaker, but this hub or router, it's not about keeping it in a closet. It's more for it to be displayed. So that's why a lot of these features or attributes that we are discussing are present. Here you can see that there are several smart antennas. You can see the graphic view here of how things are broken up. And what you have is that congestion technology. It's going to analyze how things are working. So that's, I think, enough of the specs and some of the promotional material that comes with the router. Let's take a look at it and see what's in the box. So let's go ahead and do the unboxing. So we'll go ahead and remove the cover. Here we have our Asus hub or OnHub, and you'll notice that it is a cylinder, very similar to the OnHub from TP-Link. We'll put that aside. Remove this out of the way. Here we have a little instruction guide. It looks like it uses the exact same app that you would use for the TP-Link. It's an OnHub app, and you can get it both at the Google Play Store or at the App Store for Apple. Get this out of the way. See what this is. Alright, so here we have our power adapter. Put that aside. And a Ethernet cable. So, just to recap, you have the following inside of the box. You have your power brick, Ethernet cable, instruction guide, and your router. Now let's take a closer look at the router. On the bottom you do have a vent sort. It looks almost like a speaker grill, but it really isn't. There's no speaker there that I can see. It looks like it's more just for cooling. You'll notice that over here you have your ports as well as your power port. Unlike the TP-Link one, it doesn't seem like this comes apart. The TP-Link one kind of slid out and you could connect it back together. This one doesn't seem to have that. So here you have your Ethernet ports and then your power plug, and here you have your USB 3.0 charging or your USB 3.0 port. And then that's pretty much it. So there's not really much to it all the way around except for that area there. And I'm sure that when we plug it in, things will light up. So our next step is just to plug it in and see what it does when it powers up. We have an Ethernet connected to the internet. We're going to go ahead and power this guy up. So we'll plug this in. Doesn't look like there's a wrong way to put this in or a right way. There doesn't look like there's any shape to it. So I'm just going to connect it right here. We'll see if anything lights up. Okay, there's lights up here. So there's some lights going on right here. And it's going to flash, I'm sure. Well, you can see it's going through some type of setup process. What we'll do is we'll just let it boot up, and I'll continue to record once there's something to show. So just wanted to share with you some of the colors that we saw. So we started out with no light when we plugged it in. We did see it go through a series of colors, and I saw it first go for the amber, blue, and now it's as you can see right here, it's blue. So it's, according to this diagram, it's ready to set up. So the next thing to do is to download and install the OnHub app on your phone, and then connect to the network that you're in, and you'll be able to configure the router. Now, since I already have an OnHub on my network, I have to add another OnHub. So I'm going to go ahead and do that just by pressing Add Another OnHub, and then I'll come back to the configuration. So now what we're going to do is go through the setup process. I'm going to hit Continue. It's going to ask us to indicate which OnHub product we have. This is the TP-Link one that we reviewed a couple of weeks ago or a month. And now we're going to choose Asus, since this is the one that we're working on now. We're going to hit Next. Now it's going through the network, trying to find the OnHub, and it found it. Now this is going to be important. Before you hit next, I've made this mistake before. If your phone is connected to a Bluetooth headset, during the audio setup process, it's important that it's not connected so that any sound comes from the phone and not through your headset. So I don't have anything connected to this phone, so I'm going to hit next. So I don't know if you were able to hear that, but there was a almost like a telephone type tone going on, but very fast. The phone made that tone. It looks like it connected successfully. So now what we're going to do is hit connect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the network name, go through the normal configuration as you would with any router. So at this point, all I've done is given it a name. I'm just going to call it OnHub and a password. Once you've registered your password, you do get some audio feedback. You can hear the speaker from the hub, and it's configuring all the network settings. And now it says that I'm connected to Wi-Fi. You're online. That's it. Let's hit continue. All right. So pretty much everything is the same as the previous version, the TP-Link, at least the app is concerned. So I'm not going to review all the settings. If you'd like to see those settings, they'll be in the previous video. What I'll do is I'm going to perform some tests, and I'll do a video review of the performance of the Asus OnHub router. As you recall, in the previous video, the performance wasn't that good. I got a lot of criticism about it, but it was what it was. We'll perform similar tests. I'll make sure that I address some of the concerns or comments that we received in the previous video and this one, and hopefully we'll see how well this router performs in comparison to the TP-Link. Thanks for watching.